After 19 years in office, the senior U.S. Senator from Texas is calling it quits. Tonight, we find out who will replace Kay Bailey Hutchison in Washington. Her fellow Republican, Ted Cruz, is heavily favored to win over Democratic challenger Paul Sadler. Cruz's camp will be gathering in the Galleria area of Houston tonight to watch the returns come in. And that's where we find KITV senior reporter Jason Wheeler covering the Cruz campaign tonight. Jason?
Yeah, Ron and Judy, for months now, Cruz has been ahead in the polls by double digits and has only extended that lead as the race has worn on. He is very much anticipating a victory party here at the Hilton Post Oak this evening. Republicans who will gather here to cheer him on will also no doubt be glued to these huge monitors at either end of this ballroom as they anticipate the presidential results coming down as well. Of course, Cruz has been very outspoken against President Obama, saying he believes Mr. Obama will be, quote, more radical in a second term. He's vowing to lead the effort in the Senate to stop the president's policies if the two men are both elected tonight. But Cruz has criticized his own party as well, blaming Democrats and Republicans in Congress for the run-up on the national debt. Cruz has embraced the Tea Party, and one of his top priorities in Washington would be to get spending under control. And this is a man who firmly believes you can do more with less. Cruz proudly boasts that during the Republican primaries, his opponent outspent him 3-1. And of course, Cruz prevailed in that contest and hopes to tonight again against his Democratic challenger. We will see, and we'll bring it to you. Ron and Judy.
Thank you, Jason. We'll talk to you later tonight in Houston. Now, Ted Cruz is going up against Democrat Paul Sadler in the U.S. Senate race, and it's been a tough battle. No Texas Democrat has been elected to statewide office in almost 20 years. KITV's Betty Cross is live at the Driscoll Hotel in downtown Austin, where Democrats are gathering tonight. Betty?
Well, if the polls are right, Democratic candidate Paul Sadler is expected to become the latest Democratic candidate unable to break the stranglehold Republicans have on Texas politics. Now, that certainly doesn't mean he has given up. He is working down to the wire, trying to energize his supporters and get them to the polls. But the underfunded underdog has had an uphill fight to try to replace retiring U.S. Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison. The East Texas Democrat was a leader in the Texas House for 12 years, but that run ended in 2003, and cranking up his campaign has been difficult, especially without the money to really adequately fund a statewide race. So while Sadler calls Cruz the most extreme Senate candidate in Texas history, that message has largely gone unheard. What he's counting on is his record as a state representative.
I want people to know that I served in the Texas legislature. My responsibility was taking care of your children. I'm a co-author of the Education Code. It's called the Ratliff-Sadler Act. I served 6 terms. I was named 10 best 4 out of the 6 terms.
Now, Sadler did get major endorsements from newspapers across the state, including right here in Austin. The Austin American-Statesman and the Daily Texan have both given Sadler their support. In addition, the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, the Dallas Morning News, the El Paso Times, all supporting Sadler. But some say it's just too little, too late. Judy.